People collect vehicles of all different... I'll start when the cars have gone.
It's still running.
People collect vehicles in all shapes and sizes. Behind me is a friend's SteamRoller in North Wales. Built in 1921 by Evelyn and Porter, it was owned all its life by Camden Council and ended up in a playground. When a child allegedly got its head stuck in the chimney, they buried it in a big mound of earth and built a slide on top of it. When the land was redeveloped, the SteamRoller was dug up, all the parts had been put into storage and it was restored, and for the last 12 years it's lived in North Wales. Well, here we are now. The shirt's gone because you can't wear a tie with all these horrible cogs. We're going to light the fire up. First thing we do is check the vehicles in mid-gear, so if it gets steam up it doesn't crawl off by itself. The brake's on. We've checked fusible plugs. We always check the water level in the boiler, and that's the water level just bobbing up to the lever. And then we open the fire, we strike the match, which will go perfect first time, onto this rag soaked in very expensive paraffin that's not doing a lot at the minute. Oh, and there we go. We then feed on quite a little bit of wood. Try not to put the fire out. The fire actually goes a long way to the front, which we can't really see, but we can actually. If I take the camera and I'll just point it in, once the wood's got going, we then put on quite a bit of this Welsh steam coal, and in about 3 hours time the engine will be in steam. The wood's taken, it's crumbling away now. And we'll let that catch before we put some more on in a few minutes. That'll do fine. So 2 hours later, and David's oiling round. We're filling the water tank up with water, and we'll just have a quick look at the fire. You can see how all the Welsh steam coal has mushroomed up, and at the front you can just see the boiler tubes. The pressure is just off the clock now at about 20 pounds per square inch, and we run round about 200. Car coming up. Car. Well, we're halfway there now. We've just stopped to check everything's okay. It's very hard to film when you're actually steering. Here we are going up the very tight road. We've just gone up the steepest bit, and if I pan round, you can see the little town of Fairbourne, and the other side is the Barmouth Bridge right in the foreground. This is the steep hill we've climbed up in first gear. Very narrow road. We obviously couldn't film, but we did have an articulated lorry on the narrow bit, which he very kindly reversed. Over the hills, in the background, little town of Barmouth over there, and Fairbourne, linked with the railway bridge, which is made of wood. Steamrollers were obviously used for rolling roads when roads were being constructed. Our next bit of film just shows a little bit of the start of the M65 motorway, which of course runs through the borough of Pendle.